Oh, I guess it did. So how divorce fits in with Christian beliefs. 50% of all marriages end in divorce. Divorce should be accepted by churches. Today we will talk about love, reasons for divorce, and how marriage can go against our other commitments in life leading to divorce. Love. Love is an emotion we express or feel for someone we care about deeply. How we express this emotion can vary depending upon the nature of the relationship we are in. As friends, this can be a kind word. As lovers, a warm embrace. In the Bible, we learn about love. In 1 Corinthians 13, verses 4 through 8, love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It is not rude. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no records of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails. Without love, all other things are pointless, as noted in the same book in the Bible. When we romantically love someone, we are told as Christians the appropriate path for the love that we have shared is to get married. Many people take this path to adhere to their religious beliefs without fully understanding what they are undertaking, and this leads to divorce. The reasons may even be promoted within the Bible for a cause for a divorce, such as unfaithfulness. In Deuteronomy 24:1, we see this as the case. If a man marries a woman who becomes displeasing to him because he finds something indecent about her, and he writes her a certificate of divorce, gives it to her, and sends her from his home. In the New Testament, Jesus reflects the same in Matthew 19, indicating that for immorality there is an exception to divorce. Jesus said to them, "Because of your hardness of heart, he wrote you this commandment. Moses permitted you to divorce your wives, but from the beginning it has not been this way. And I say to you, whoever divorces his wife, except for immorality, and marries another woman, commits adultery." Commonplace in today is spousal abuse, which can be in different forms such as mental or physical. With 70% of women worldwide will experience some form of domestic violence in their lives. Now we can see why some of these people may choose divorce for some of these cases, because this could be a decision of life and death for them. Many marriages fall apart because of lack of compatibility. From an emotional standpoint, the Bible offers the advice in Proverbs 21:9. Better to live on a corner of the roof than to share a house with a quarrelsome wife. This verse suggesting separation is far better than fighting within a marriage. Some marriages encounter problems because of interfaith marriages or between believers or non-believers. A major force to be reckoned with within a marriage is money. For example, how it will be earned and allocated. With all these being areas for cause of failed marriages, we also look at how other commitments we have in our lives that go against marriage and encourage divorce. These other commitments include family, which obviously includes our parents, siblings, and children, and our religious beliefs. Within our families, we have obligations to fulfill as parents, siblings, and children. To fulfill God's commands, such as honor your father and mother, we may find ourselves torn between two worlds: our spiritual self, which has many facades, and our role as a spouse. The question remains, Do you stay in a marriage regardless of all your religious beliefs just to stay married? I know I am not fulfilling my Christian or family commitment by staying in an abusive marriage. This goes against me honoring my mother and thus breaking one of the 10 Commandments. Jesus spoke of children and their innocence and our need to protect and love them. Do I stay married to someone who has emotionally, physically, or sexually abused them? All of these commitments are intertwined with our religious beliefs. Now we will slowly look at just our obligations we have as Christians, which, as discussed before, can be a cause for divorce. In Deuteronomy 6:5, we are taught to love our God with all our hearts and souls. There could be religious turmoil between spouses if they are atheists or even in a different religion. These problems can cause us to abandon or put aside our own beliefs to stay in a marriage. Do we take this path as Christians to avoid divorce? We look back on love and its meaning to us as Christians and ask ourselves, is this love? Is the love that I have for this person greater than my love for God and family? Many of religions shun divorcees because of the teachings in the Bible. However, you can see that marriage itself can go against not only personal beliefs, but religious beliefs as well. One of Jesus' teachings included the judgment of others. I only ask you do as he suggested and look upon yourselves and your own sins before you judge another's. Consider all of our commitments in life and the reasons surrounding divorce and decide if divorce can coincide with religious beliefs and teachings.